Hey everyone, this is going to be a pick a card reading how they're currently feeling about you. This is pile one, pile two, pile three. You can pick the picture, the card, the crystal, the number, whatever one is resonating with you right now. And we're going to get into that in just a minute. But first, I wanted to update my regulars on something that's been happening in my life. And if you have no interest, that's totally fine. You can just zoom through to where I'm shuffling the cards. There's also timestamps for everything. You can go ahead and click those in the description. Anyways, to my regulars, you know how I stayed, we stayed at an Airbnb for 16 days while our house was being worked on, and I complained like it was dirty. I had to fix things, I had to deep clean things. A lot of stuff didn't work. It was annoying. And they had like a solid 5-star rating, and that's why we stayed there. But you guys said, you should leave a review, and I agreed, like for sure, like we should leave a review. But then, I ended up like having a good time with my kids. We were homeschooling there. There was a pool. They went in the pool every day. It was fun. And I just kind of had like second thoughts, like maybe I'll just leave it alone, right? But my husband, he was like, I'm going to leave a review. And so I was like, okay, do you want me to write it? Because like I'm a good writer. So he's like, yeah. So I wrote the review and he posted it. And it was like, basically, I just said, all in all, I just said the complaints that I had. And then I said, but on the plus side, like it was a nice neighborhood. It was a nice, quiet neighborhood. The backyard was huge. The pool was a great feature. And overall, would I stay there again? No. So the lady contacted like my husband like immediately, pretty aggressively, like, which I thought was super unprofessional because as a business owner, I've owned a business since I was 18 years old. I freaking started a business the day that I turned 18. Like I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. And so I know, and I'm like almost 40, right? So that's like a lot of years of experience. I know how like you should behave when you own a business, right? I'm not saying I'm the most professional person in the world, but I do have a personality and I can do that when I'm an entrepreneur, right? But I'm very professional and good. This lady was so unprofessional. She's like, we own a small business and you're ruining our business and whatever. And it's not a small business. They have like 5 properties. Her and her husband are real estate agents. The 5 properties are like $500,000 each. Okay, you're telling it's not a small business, and they are slumlords and they rent out dumpy places that they put together with obvious stuff that they got for free when people put stuff out on bulk pickup. They put trash out on bulk pickup, and you can tell these people go pick up this garbage and they fill their house with it, and that's how they furnish their house. That's how they put stuff in their house. So that's why stuff doesn't work. It's garbage. So anyways, then she responded to like the post, like, oh, the dishwasher is high quality KitchenAid. It's not. It's, you guys, it was total garbage. It was like falling apart on the inside. I opened it to clean it and I was like, never mind. There was no point. It was old. It was falling apart. It was white. It had white crust all over it. It was disgusting. It was pukeable. Like you could look at it and puke. I was like, I'm not putting anything in there. It had slime, like, ugh. Anyways, and the front of it, they had like a sheet of like fake, like, paper to cover how old it was, like to make it look pretty. Long story short, she sent him this totally unprofessional message, replies to the post or to the review with lies, that nothing we said was true, all that. Which is fine. That's fine. She's allowed to respond to the review, right? Like, okay, fine. My husband was so upset and I'm like, just calm down. Like it's her, let her be upset. It's, it's her review on her business. Like who cares? And, so like, but he responded and he was like, oh, so I have to tell you every single thing that needs to be fixed in your house. Like you should know what's happening. Like, we don't want people there the whole time that we're there. That's why we left our house. Our house was being worked on. We don't want to go to an Airbnb and have that be worked on, with a family of 5, and I'm freaking pregnant. So anyways, we just dealt with, the Airbnb as it was and just left the review. Like, they're pretty lucky we didn't just complain the whole time that we were there, and ask for a refund is really what we could have done. But anyways, and by the way, it was $4,000 to stay there for 16 nights. $4,000. So, I mean, they got a really good chunk of money. And, most houses in this area, that if you were actually renting, like, to live there, it would only be maybe, like, probably less than $3,000 per month if you were renting in this area, right? So they got $4,000 for 2 weeks. Anyway, and they probably pay less than $3,000 a month. Anyways, so he responds, she responds, he responds. I told him, don't respond. I said, stop talking to her. They were arguing. And then she, like, reported him, and now he has to, like, talk to someone at Airbnb on the phone. I'm like, and he was all upset. I'm like, I told you to stop talking to that woman. Like, what was she report him for leaving a review? I mean, really? But I'll let you guys know what happened. So anyways, let's get into this reading. But yeah, I was just like, and he's like all upset. And I'm like, I told you to stop talking to that unprofessional witch with her slummy dump house. Anyways, let's clear the energy. I'm going to get your reading and let's get into it. Okay, pile 3. I'm sorry, pile 3. Pile 1. Pile 1. Let's get into your reading. So, surprise, surprise, pile 1. I forgot to tell you. Well, actually, it was supposed to be a surprise because you're the only one that got 2 cards for how your person's feeling about you. By the way, I sell crystals, crystalobsessed.com, if you like my crystals. Anyways, pile 1. Your person, their feelings for you, 10 of Cups and the Star, they feel like they were destined to meet you, and they could have, like, a fantastic future with you, a very loving future with you, a family with you, all the things, and it's destined. It's a spiritual connection here. That's how your person is feeling about you right now. So that's pretty cool to start off with. So let's get into more of the reading. This is going to be how they're currently feeling about you. I'm going to use these. These do have reversals in them, so they give me kind of a little bit more of a clear message. So let's get some of these. So how is this person feeling about pile 1 right now? How does this person feel about pile 1 right now? So remember, these are reversed. So we're going to get some issues. We're going to get some good stuff. Like, we're going to get all the things. So how is this person feeling about pile 1 right now? We have the Fool, the 7 of Pentacles, the Moon, the 7 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups reversed, the Emperor, and the 6 of Wands. How are they feeling about you right now? I'm feeling like this person feels like they messed up something with you. And the Sun crossing. 3 of Cups reversed. Okay. So for some of you, there's third-party involvement in this situation. And I feel like this person feels like very confused right now about the situation. They want a new beginning with you. They want to take a risk with you, but they're waiting. They're waiting. There's a lot of confusion on this person's part. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? This person goes back and forth with the Wheel of Fortune. They come to you, they might leave. They come to you, they might leave. At this point, this person may not be giving you much. They may not be giving you attention. They may not be giving you love or feelings. They may be withholding their feelings from you. This could be somebody who is not good with their feelings, but the thing is, they do have deep feelings for you. You make them happy and sad. So I do feel like something has happened over time between the two of you where this person is just kind of waiting to see what happens here. They might be learning a lesson. You may have taught this person a lesson. It does look like it's a spiritual connection, right? So maybe you've taught this person some sort of lesson here. And how they feel about you, you make them feel strong. You make them feel like, if this is a man, you make them feel like a man. If this is a woman, you just make them feel strong, confident, sure of themselves. Okay. They have a lot of love for you with that 10 of Cups. Like I said, there might be issues in this relationship because of outside influences, other people. Some of you, these are just other people. Some of you, somebody is in a relationship. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them. Whatever it is, it could be them because we do have the 7 of Cups on their side. So this is like trying to figure out their options, what they should do. Not necessarily in a bad way, just kind of like trying to figure out what should I do in my life. There's a timing issue here that this person feels like in your connection. So there could be like a timing issue why you guys aren't in a relationship right now. Because for me, it looks like, some of you could be in a relationship with this person, and some of you, you're not in a full-blown relationship with this person. I feel like there's more of a desire to be in a relationship. Like this person desires to be in a relationship with you, but I don't see the relationship. I see no relation. I see a not relationship, if that makes sense. Like, so this person has this deep feeling. They have these hidden fears. Okay. There's a lot of confusion in this person's life. Okay. Maybe you're not giving this person your attention right now. Maybe you've taken your love back from this person. So if you have, they're feeling it. If you've pulled your energy back, yes, they're feeling it, but they still feel like, and yeah, there could be a breakup here, but they still feel like that maybe in the future or at some point when the timing is better, or they've had their life figured out in a better way, or something like that. Maybe they're working on their finances. Maybe they're not where they want to be with their finances. But whatever the case is, I do feel like this person feels like there's going to be another chance for you guys. They want you in their future for sure. That's how they feel. Let's get some more stuff about how they feel. How is this person feeling about my viewer right now? How's this person feeling about my viewer right now? Do like 3 of these cards. Bad news. Round and round. Okay. Bad news, round and round cycles triggers lessons. And then we have funeral. Okay, so for some of you, this person feels like right now at this point, this could be over. They're actually feeling really sad that this could be over. Something has happened. Maybe you've triggered this person. You've gone through cycles with this person. This person's learning lessons from you. Something has happened, obviously, that you've done that has created bad news for this person. Shocking. And they have a feeling that this is over. Okay, even though they have like this hope of like a future, they could see a future with you, they feel like it's a destined connection. Maybe it's their confusion. Okay, maybe it's their confusion, their hot and cold behavior, they're happy, they're sad, they give you attention, they take it away, they want a relationship and then they don't. Maybe they're with someone else and it's like, they don't know what to do, they haven't made a decision. Even though they do in their heart, they want some sort of new beginning here, some sort of future with you. Maybe this has triggered something in you that maybe you said like, okay, I'm done with this crap, and now they're like, oh my God, And they're stuck in these cycles, learning these lessons still, feeling like it's over between you two. So I'm seeing that. So let's get some more, like how this person is feeling about you right now. How's this person feeling about my viewer right now? I miss making love to you. I will do anything just to hold you again. And for those of you that there was no love making, okay, they just miss you and they want to come back to you. I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. See, look, 10 of Cups, destined future. That's how they feel. But right now they are feeling like things are over. They could be over, or you're done with them or something. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. This pile is all about spiritual journeys, soulmates, maybe even twin flames, destined connections, lessons. Maybe you're also learning. I'm not really looking at your energy. I'm just looking at their energy, but maybe you're also learning lessons from this. Maybe you've learned to put boundaries up when someone's unsure about you. Maybe you've learned to put boundaries up and your boundaries are now triggering this person like, oh no, it's over. You know, that kind of thing. Let's do these ones. How's this person feeling about my viewer right now? We've got thanks for being you. So they're just thankful for you, period. Have you put a spell on me? Okay, they feel like they're under your spell. Anxious. Yeah, very anxious. That leads to these, anxiousness is not great. It leads to these irrational fears popping up, not making any move, probably making you wait, wondering what they should do. Time passes, they pull back, maybe they're in a relationship with someone else, they can't make a decision, that kind of thing. Anxious. It's not great. It's not great. Let me just see what other messages I want to get. Okay, messages from pile 1. Messages from the pile 1's person. I feel this insane attraction to you. I've been working on my self-love and self-worth. Okay, so maybe this person felt like they weren't good enough for you. Maybe they felt like, maybe you were better off with someone else, or maybe you are with someone else. It could be very messy in this situation. Your beautiful soul is what I crave the most. I want to come into alignment with you. They want to be up to your level. Especially if this is a man, right? It's hard. Like if you're at a higher level than, if you're a woman and you're at like a higher level than a man, men do not usually like that. They want to be like the boss. They want to be the leader. I mean, they are coming out as emperor energy, right? So this is someone who's used to being like a leader and on top. So if you're like way more mature or something than this person, it bothers them. They want to at least be at your level. They don't want to be like beneath you. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, pile 1. I hope that this resonated. I hope it brought you some clarity into how your person is currently feeling about you. If you need a private reading, go to thenoblewitch.com and you can look at my menu of like readings if you want to get a private reading. And yes, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Let's go on to pile 2. Hi, pile two. Okay, so basically, how your person's feeling about you right now, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, how they're feeling about you right now. This could be they see you like doing great, you're happy with your life, and you're feeling good, and maybe you're free of them. So, I'm wondering if this is like, I'm wondering what that is, but we'll look more into that. So, basically, they're seeing your glow up, they see you're doing really good without them. So, let's see how else they're feeling about you. Pile two. Okay, so how is pile two's person feeling about them right now? How is pile two's person feeling about them right now? How is pile two's person feeling about them right now? Four of Pentacles. Judgment. The Empress. Ooh, the Three of Swords just did a whole bunch of flips. Ooh, and then we have the Five of Swords. The Hanged Man reversed. Ooh, the Magician reversed and the Seven of Swords reversed. How they're feeling about you. The Eight of Swords. What are their feelings for you? The Seven of Pentacles. Temperance. The Emperor reversed. Hang on, I'm going to have to move this down slightly. The Star. The Seven of Wands reversed. The Hermit reversed. Okay. Okay. How they're feeling about you right now. I got to take a sip of coffee for this because this is one hell of a story. Okay. Hang on one second. Okay. Pile two. Your person has a lot of feelings for you right now. One of the main things that I'm seeing is that they want to open up to you. They feel like they have to heal this connection. They feel like they need to heal this connection. I think that they know they did something to you. Okay. They definitely may have tried to manipulate you, lied to you, left you, ghosted you, left you waiting for a really long time, wondering, what are they doing? They they felt very trapped when it comes to you. I don't think trapped by you. I think trapped from you. Because over here, I'm seeing them holding on to you. They're holding on, but they're not giving. Okay. They're holding on. They're holding on for dear life. And they see you as somebody that they could marry, have kids with, spend their life with, have a life with. Okay. I'm not seeing commitment cards, to be honest with you. So maybe this person has been non-committal towards you, but no matter the case, maybe you guys never had maybe you guys were never actually in a relationship fully, or, maybe, I don't know if this person was just a friend or you were like casually seeing each other or something, but they still see you as someone that they could have a life with, that they could have a baby with, that they could have kids with, that, all these things, like they know that they could have that with you. So they're holding on to you. Okay. I'm not looking into your energy. I'm just looking into their energy. So I'm just going to tell you from their perspective. Maybe you guys have had fights, arguments, conflict, and it's been like a roller coaster ride with heartbreak and hurts, pains. For some of you, maybe there could have been third party things or other people with the three. I'm not really seeing anything else with that, but they're waiting to see where this goes. They do want to resurrect this connection if it ended horribly, which looks like it really could have. This connection could have ended horribly, or at least there could have been some really bad deception, ghosting, manipulation, making someone wait. And it could have even been more hurtful because this is a spiritual connection with the Star card. And it's also a healing connection. We have two healing cards. We have Temperance and the Star. So they feel like that this connection has healed them immensely. So, but they still have more work to do, clearly. Okay, they want to, they when it comes to you, they feel not good enough. They feel unstable. They feel like they want to open up to you. They're closed off. They want to apologize for their behavior and making you wonder, what's going on, and whatever these bad thoughts that kept them trapped. Like, it's like they feel bad about it, and they want to release that, and they want to release this manipulative tactic that they have, or that they used to keep you holding on and waiting for just way too long. So, they feel bad. They feel bad. How they feel about you. They feel bad for what they did to you, and they feel like you have healed them in ways that they needed. They feel like there's a spiritual connection between the two of you. They have a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of waiting to see what happens. They're not sure. They're not sure what's going to happen, but they do see you as someone that they would want to have a family with, have a life with, and they do want to resurrect this connection. They do want to reconcile, and they are holding on to you. They're not giving to you right now. Okay. So that's what their feelings are for you. I think that you're both, you're here, they're here, I don't know if you're talking at all, but I'm feeling a huge separation. But if you were wondering, because you probably are, yes, they're holding on to you. I want to say for dear life and by a thread. Okay, they're holding on to you for dear life and by a thread, and they think you're a wonderful person that they want to be with, and they do want to reconcile with you. Do they know at this point how to reconcile with you or what they should do? Absolutely not. This person's a freaking mess, if you ask me. But they do feel like you are a healing person. You've healed them, and they have more healing to do, and they do want to make up for the wrongs that they did to you. And they feel like they were destined to meet you for a reason. So let's get into a few more things about how they're feeling about you. How is pile 2 feeling about my viewer? How is pile 2's person feeling about them right now? How is pile 2's person feeling about them right now? How is pile 2's person feeling about them right now? Okay, let's see. How is pile 2's person feeling about them? Wish. Too late. Okay. Memories. Okay. So your person, this person, how they're feeling about you right now, they feel like you're done with them. They feel like it's too late for them to apologize. They've done a lot of damage. They wished for you. They wished for someone like you. You appeared. And they effed it all up, is how they feel. They feel like they took too long. It's too late. They've done too much damage. And now they're reminiscing about you, looking at your pictures, thinking about the good times. Okay, that's how they're feeling about you right now. Let's see how else they're feeling about you. How is pile two's person feeling about them right now? Abandonment issues. They have abandonment issues, judgmental, closed-minded. They judged you harshly and wrong. And they have abandonment issues, so this person could have abandoned you before you could have abandoned them, because that's what people with abandonment issues do. They F things up. You're the love I'll never stop choosing. How else is pile two's person feeling about them right now? The grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. Wow. So for some of you, they chose someone else and now they feel stupid. I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. Stalker alert. I check up on you often. Wow. No wonder they think it's too late. For some of them, it is. Honestly. From what I've seen, ouch. This person was not right. How else do they feel about my viewer right now? Deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. I've been dreaming about having a future with you. My loneliness is killing me when you're not around. I've been working on my self-love and self-worth. Wow. I lack courage to come back to you. So currently, pile two, let's look at the bottom. I will come back towards you when the time is right. So currently, pile two, your person is lacking the courage to come back to you. They have very deep feelings for you. They treated you very harshly, and it was all because they had self-worth issues, okay? Unstable, overly controlling because they have abandonment issues. Judgmental because they're a harsh judgment of themselves. So then they judged you harshly too. Maybe I'm getting a message like maybe they even thought, how could this person even be into me? They're lying. Okay. So that's a message that I just got. So you're the love they'll never stop choosing. And it says that they'll come back to you when the time is right. I mean, I don't even know if you would really want this person to come to you in this sort of energy and bring some more conflict and heartbreak into your life and some more waiting. I don't know if you'd really want that right now in this moment. Some of you are probably like, yeah, but in reality, someone who does all this, they need to lose something good in order to grow from it. It's like, even my husband, he broke up with me before we were married. He broke up with me and left for God knows what, right? Who knows? I can assume why he left me, but do I know 100%? No, but I can assume, right? And then he came crawling back on his freaking hands and knees begging me. And I was like, no. 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 And I mean, has he changed? Yes. Has he changed fully? No. So can people change? Yes. But do they change who they are? Not 100%. So just maybe remember that what this person put you through, it's not like they're going to change 100%. They're not going to do like a 360. If that's a circle, I don't know. Math ain't my thing, okay? All right, you guys. All right, pile 2. If you need a private reading, thenoblewitch.com. I hope that this resonated with you. Please like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one, and I'm going to move on to pile 3. Hi, pile 3. Okay, so let's get into your reading. If you like my crystals, you can find them at crystalobsessed.com. But anyways, let's get into your reading. How your person is feeling about you right now. We have the 3 of Swords. Your person is in heartbreak right now. Heartbreak and sorrow. So let's see why. Let's see what's going on here. How is pile 3's person feeling about them right now? How is pile 3's person feeling about them right now? Also, this is pile 3. This is the 3 of Swords. 3, 3. For some of you, there's third party involvement, which is leading to heartbreak here. Only take that if it resonates, please. But that message is here for some of you. Okay, so pile 3's person. How is pile 3's person feeling about them right now? Ooh, my baby is up and kicking me. I'm pregnant right now. I'm like 6 months pregnant. Anyways, how is pile 3's? Oh, I wonder if that's a message for you. Pregnancy. Maybe children. How is pile 3's person feeling about them right now? Wow, these are flying out. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Look at this. Look, you guys have the 3 of Swords twice. 3 of Swords crossed by the 3 of Swords. This person is totally heartbroken over you right now. What is going on here? The Sun reversed. Judgment reversed. Oh my goodness. 2 of Swords reversed. 9 of Swords. 7 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands. Okay. For some of you, okay. Whoa. I'll finish that thought in a minute. The 7 of Cups, the 3 of Cups reversed. Wow. The Hierophant reversed. Oh my gosh. The 4 of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Cups crossing. Oh my God, the amount of messages I'm getting from this. King of Cups reversed. Whoa. Okay. This person's very upset with you right now. Very overly emotional, very upset with you. This person, you could be the other person. Sorry. You could be the other person in this person's life. Like if this person's in a relationship with someone, you could be like the third party. Or there's some sort of third party for some of you. It's so heavy in this reading with the 3 of Cups reversed, and there's 2 queens. This person may have chosen not to pursue this relationship. But the fact is, if they're the ones that chose not to pursue this relationship, it's still making them unhappy and heartbroken, which is very confusing to me. But I'm not here to I'm not here to understand. I'm just here to read the cards. I feel like this person feels like they made a bad decision here if they did choose to be with someone else. For those of you where this message is very heavy in this reading, yeah, they feel like they chose wrong, or they didn't really choose anything. They're up at night thinking of you. The thoughts torture them. They're very defensive towards you, closed off. They feel like they missed an opportunity with you. They're very attracted to you. You give this person inspiration. You're an inspiration to this person. You're a go-getter. They just see you as highly desirable, maybe by many people. And they're very, very, very attracted to you. However, they feel like you've cut them off and left them. Maybe you said something to them that was harsh, or you spoke a truth that they felt was harsh. Maybe you said, listen, this is causing me too much, anxiety and trouble. I'm leaving you. Maybe you said, you're treating me like an option. I feel like there's someone else. You're not committing to me. And you released this relationship. They feel like you released this relationship. But here's the thing. I think if you released this relationship, I think they released this relationship first. It's their fault, because seriously, I'm seeing that they made a bad choice or a bad decision, or didn't make a decision, whichever one that is, that made them unhappy for whatever reason, keeps them up late at night. But their resistance to you, or this connection, or their resistance to being in a committed relationship with you, or leaving whoever it is that they're with, or their resistance to you and then keeping their options open to other people, is what made them miss out on this opportunity. So, I mean, who do they really have to be mad at here? I don't think they should be mad at you. I mean, I don't know what you did, but from what I'm seeing here, this person got the ball rolling in the bad decision-making skills, and now they're upset with you about it because they missed an opportunity with you. And they still want you and they still desire you, but they feel like you left them. Maybe they feel like you left them for someone else. Maybe you're married to someone else. For some of you, you're married to someone else, or you're committed to someone else, or you chose to leave them for someone else and release this relationship. Whoever did it though, it looks like they first made the stupid decision to be unhappy. It's like they made a decision with you to be unhappy, and now they're mad at you for it. What? Okay, let's get more into how they're feeling about you right now. Let's just say they're very heartbroken over you, and they still desire you. They're still attracted to you. They still want you. And they're overly emotional towards you. They could be mean. The King of Cups reversed gives me vibes of someone who's like, oh, really? I guess you never loved me then. I feel like that person's feeling like, oh, really? I guess you never had real feelings for me then. It's just kind of bitter, childish, manipulative, and childish is really the only way that I could really describe. Emotionally immature. How are they feeling about my viewer? Look at this. We got no strings. Pregnancy, DNA, fake news, and fed up. Okay. So, pregnancy. And it's so funny because I mentioned my pregnancy in the beginning of this pile because my baby just kicked me straight in the gut. And I was like, maybe this has something to do with it. For some of you, maybe there's a baby, maybe someone's pregnant, maybe that's just what they think, because we also have fake news here. So how they're feeling towards you, there's still no strings. Okay? And if you guys have kids with someone else, or they do, or you do, or whatever, or they think you're pregnant by someone else, or you got someone pregnant, or whatever, they're just fed up with the whole situation. And under here, we have police station. And in this deck, police station always makes me think of someone getting caught, right? And considering there's a whole bunch of third party stuff in this, maybe some of them got caught, you know? But I'm still seeing their feelings and stuff towards you as like this non-committal, sort of confused over who they want to be with energy, and no strings, maybe kids, pregnancy, fake news, DNA. Now that's making me think maybe they got family. Some of them, maybe they got family influencing them. Like, oh, that's not the right person for you, or like, that's not who you should settle down with, or you can't settle down with that person, or whatever. And with this person, like, you see their face, they have like all these post-it notes like all over their face and stuff. It's like they're fed up. I feel like they're fed up with themselves. Like, they're fed up with their thoughts. They're fed up with their plans that fall through, that they don't go through with. And I feel like they're fed up with this whole situation, but I do still feel like they're the ones that made a bad decision here. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Wait, no, I want to get these ones first. How else is this person feeling about my viewer right now? How else is this person feeling about my viewer right now? So basically, I feel like they're heartbroken. They think that you're leaving the relationship, so then they're trying to leave the relationship. But in all reality, they are suffering so much in their feelings, in their emotions for you, and they still want you. They still desire you. It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. So they didn't tell you the truth, or they withheld the truth, or they were dishonest in some way, and they wish they could take it back. How else is this person feeling? I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom. So this is someone who runs from commitment. Non-committal. I mean, it's all over the place. We have the King of Cups reversed. We got the Knight of Cups sideways with the Four of Pentacles like releasing. And then we've got the Hierophant reversed with the Three of Cups and the freaking Seven of Cups. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. So not only did they lie and hide their feelings, but their finances suck too. I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. Yeah. Very, very, very in their feelings. Oh, I keep wanting to go to this deck, and this is not the deck that I want to use like right in this moment. I'll use that one last. Okay, let's get some more feelings. How is this person feeling towards my viewer right now? I'm sorry for trying to make you jealous. Emotionally manipulative, like I said. That's so mean, to try to make someone jealous over someone else. And also, they hid from you. They hid from you with the Hierophant reversed. They want to come out of hiding here, but they're upset. And then they may have also juggled you with someone else, or juggled you in their life. They didn't make you a priority, and they don't want things to be over. There could be distance between you, but I feel like they're withholding communication. Even if they don't want things to end with you, they're withholding communication here. And then also, it looks like they are working a lot on their finances. So yeah, if their finances are a mess, it's really true. It's showing it again. And then They feel very defeated. They feel like they lost a really good relationship. You guys could be twin flames. They also still feel like they're trapped in their head about this. So let's see what else comes out. This one wants to show itself. Ooh, toxic. So this person's very toxic towards you. They've been toxic towards you. I'm trying to change my ways. Wow, you can't make this stuff up, you guys. How could you ever forgive the way I've treated you? Oh my goodness. All right, now let's move into these ones. This is like emotions and feelings. Okay, so how is this person really feeling about my viewer? I want to come into alignment with you. So they don't feel like they're at your level right now. I always knew there was something different about you. So they see something very different and special in you. Your warmth radiates through your soul. So they feel like you're kind, loving, giving, nurturing, caring, and they can feel it when they're around you. I struggle to show you how much I truly care. Yes, they sure do. They struggle to show any sort of emotion at all that's not toxic and that's not manipulative, honestly. Oh, wow. I wish I would have treated you better. Regret over the way they treated someone so warm and kind. That's sad. We can overcome all obstacles. I will fight for you. I made a wish and you appeared. They made a wish and you appeared and they messed up. But they feel like that you guys can overcome all obstacles and that they'll fight for you. Are they fighting for you now? No. What I'm seeing right now in this current moment, their current thoughts and feelings of you, yes, this is what they want. But they're really struggling right now with their feelings and their emotions. So I hope that resonated, pile 3. If it did, please give it a like and subscribe so you can see more of these. And also, if you need a private reading, thenoblewitch.com, and you can see like my menu of items. I might add like a few like cheaper ones soon. I'm not sure because my time is kind of limited. So like I took like the cheaper ones off because I was selling a lot of them, but I might do that. Like I might do maybe like today or tomorrow or something because I was thinking of doing it anyways. So anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful day and I hope that this has helped you in some way. Just know this person still cares. They're just a bit toxic. Okay. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.